Hey there, Gemini. Welcome to your reading for the week of April 16th. This week, definitely check out astrojar.com for more awesome readers and astrologers. But let's see what we have going on for you at this time. And yeah, looks good. You start off with the Four of Clubs. There are a couple of signs this week so far have had messages of great clarity and kind of, just having very clear thoughts at this time. Of course, we're past the retrograde. We just had that moon. I feel like that moon was probably pretty good for people as well, or will be if you're watching this before the moon actually happens. But I feel like this moon on the 15th will be pretty good. And that could lead to a lot of clarity and a lot of decision making at this time. Just a very good card for making decisions and deciding what you want to do in life. Next, Ten of Spades, death, transformation, basically, moving past something in your life. So a lot of you could be transforming at this time. Also a card of travel. So what else do you have here? You also have, the Four of Clubs can be a card of travel. Any four can really represent traveling to new locations. So it could be a great time for travel for you. And this is also a card of shipping. So you could be waiting for a package, or you could be sending something out on your own as well. But mostly just a card of transformation, I would say, with this card. I would also say with this card and just some of the other stuff you have, I'd say, again, be careful what people say to you at this time. Again, I think that, these few years it's very important that we kind of guard our beliefs in a lot of ways. And, we be careful what we believe from other people at this time. So again, just thinking about that would be good. Next, Six of Hearts, turn around in the energy. So being able to move forward on something that you have been able to move forward to, maybe even trying to do something and it hasn't worked out in the past. This card says try again. I want to say you had this card last week as well, so the energy could be kind of carrying forward here. But again, I think it would be, this is kind of like a card of taking a second shot at something, giving something another try. So, that could be in anything: love, business, money, spirituality, doesn't really matter. So again, if you feel like taking another stab at something, it would be a good time for you to do that right now. You have two sixes, Six of Clubs. Taurus also had two sixes. Two sixes to me says you are on the right path. You're doing the right things that you need to do at this time. So if you have that question, am I on the right path? Yes, I would say you are. But Six of Clubs, moving forward, moving past difficulties as well. It's a card of releasing burdens, but it's also a card of learning. So it says you have been learning a lot, maybe just through life, through life's challenges and all that other stuff. And this is a card of reaching a new level of success as well. Also an amazing card. You have several amazing cards for, kind of wheeling and dealing, talking to people at this time. So you might be very chatty this week, or you might be dealing with a lot of people. You might be negotiating a lot of things, all that other stuff. So definitely something to think about as well. Next, you have the Two of Clubs. Two of Clubs represents talking. So again, lots of talking. You could be communicating a lot at this time. This card also to me represents needing to talk yourself into something. So I would say that, and this is probably true for every sign. It hasn't been coming up for every sign, but I would just say that I think pretty much everybody probably needs to talk themselves into doing something at this time that there's some sort of fear around. Again, it could be going on a date, could be starting that business, could be starting a YouTube channel, whatever. This card just says do it, basically. And it's a very good card, very successful card, so I like to see it. Next, you have the Jack of Clubs. Could be an admirer coming in for you. Definitely could be love at this time coming in for you, and in the form of a fire sign. I feel like this came up last week as well. So again, if these are repeating messages, then they're probably very true. It's also the card of honesty. So again, there could be great honesty around you this week. And it's also the card that says do not beat yourself up for past circumstances, past issues, and things like that. There's to me, I look at the astrology, and I think that there are perfectly placed things for guilt, for bringing up old guilt, old problems, and just you're laying in bed at night and you're just thinking about these old things that happened. And so try to let that stuff go as well. And finally, you have the King of Hearts, returns, things returning to you. You have two return cards, the Six of Hearts and this card here. So you could be having a lot of energy returned to you or people. Also a card of soulmates, so you could be meeting somebody who is very important to you at this time. And also very great for bosses as well. Very great for kind of dealing with authority figures who want to help you out, want to see you succeed at this time. But it looks like a great week. I would say pretty straightforward, but good. So thank you for watching and enjoy your week.